Hey YouTubers. Okay. Yeah. I'm still dealing with the Circle K factor. So it is. Well, what is it? I think it's a Saturday. Is it Saturday? It always feels like a Sunday. Anyway, it is Saturday, September 4th, 2021, 12:02 p.m. Okay, so it's just afternoon. Yes, it's still Houston. And, yeah. So I marked down the time from outside, 11:56 or 57. I left CBS 11:33. 11:33. What is that? I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of use out of this backpack. I didn't think I'd actually be used, but boy, I tell you, it's 6 out of the 7 days of the week I'm using this sucker. So definitely, backpack, whether you realize it or not, comes in handy. Eventually, anyway. Alright, let me put this down. Oh, wait a minute, I have all my stuff there. Yeah, this is the same backpack I take to work, so I make sure to take my GPS out of it. Because, yeah, I don't want to land on that. Okay. Yeah, I'm taking my water bottle. I switch out when I come in so I can get cold water. Take my helmet, take my water bottle. I actually have to write it down so I don't forget. But that's okay, I got plenty of checklists to go through. Okay, so, yeah, I got my phone. Anyway, I had said I didn't want a hodgepodge thing. Yeah, I got some TP. What else did... Let me show you the shopping list I went through. Okay, what is... Oh, it's in here. Yeah, I still had the plastic bags from last time. So, I just left those on and put them in the little side pocket of my backpack when I went this morning. Earlier today, whatever. Anyway. Yeah. If it comes out to about $1 a roll, I'll go ahead and grab some. So, yeah, they had an acceptable price for the TP there. So I went ahead and got that. I did have a checklist. What is this? Wow. Okay, hold on. Let me put some of this, my GPS. Yes, it's very small. Okay. Yeah, I had all my protection gear. Oh man, yeah, I'm gonna have to switch that out. Okay, hold on. Let me just pile this stuff to the side for a minute. Yeah, I hope I get everything. Because I got all the protection gear sticking out of this backpack. I'm going to have to switch it out with the stuff that I usually carry. Anyway, I said I didn't want a hodgepodge of stuff in my videos because it's frankly too confusing, and if I ever get around to describing these things, I wouldn't even know where to begin. So at this point, the only thing I can do is make multiple videos because it's going to take more than one to update this thing in a moment, because frankly, it's not very bright anyway, is it? Just gonna take that off. Because frankly, yeah, helmet hair, right? I'm at a point where I feel big blocks are shifting. So I'm back to answering pretty basic questions at this point. Whew. Anyway. Yeah, so basic questions. Precious. Yeah, the online store. Okay, hold on. Let me first determine what. Okay, what is it? 11:33, 56 or 57. So 23 minutes. It's a 23-minute walk. But I am adding 4 extra blocks just to avoid certain areas. But really, at this time of day, I should have been able just to cut right through the shortest path. But of course, that's not the point of this Circle K factor. The point of this is to find the best route any time of the day, and to know what the heck you're doing, right? So taking the best route, it takes about 23 minutes, a 23-minute walk. With the skateboard, I don't know. I suppose it's less time. I hope it's less time. Though I do find I'm still putting that thing down just as frequently as, well, no, not as frequently. I lie. Because it will take, even with my unpracticed skill set at this point, it'll take more bumps and whatnots than the other thing. So, but still, it's obvious that the combination you're going to need is going to be a comfortable pair of walking shoes. So, have your penny board, have your comfortable walking shoes. Hopefully nothing happens to your e-bike. Do not put yourself in a situation where you are locking that thing up and leaving it for more than 30 minutes. Because sooner or later you are not going to have an e-bike. I lock it up, I take the seat with me, and I do what I can to make it as short a stop as possible. Alright, so this is not a drawn out all-day shopping expedition when I use my e-bike to run my errands. I have a list, I know what I'm getting. I grab whatever I need to get and I leave. And even if I'm there for a little longer than I thought, I don't think I'm there for 30 minutes. I don't think I even come close to being there for 30. Perhaps, maybe I'm wrong, but for the most part, under 30 minutes, I always take the seat, and of course you always lock the bike up, because, yeah, you're not going to have a bike if you leave it too long, even locked up, even taking the seat. Okay? So, I mean, people will steal things just to be vicious, all right? Even if they figure they're never going to bother trying to replace the seat. But chances are, if someone actually steals the thing, it's because they know something about bicycles, they know where to get a replacement, and they know you're in the habit of leaving your bike for more than 30 minutes. So, yeah. So as far as rethinking my transportation thing is concerned, you got the e-bike, you lock it up, you take the seat, and you don't leave it anywhere for more than 30 minutes. The only time where I leave it more than 30 minutes is when I lock it up at work. And that's inside a building. But, yeah. It's still an enclosed space. So even if it weren't inside a building, it may still be safe enough, but whatever. Luckily, I don't have to put it to the test. I can lock it up inside a building. So that's the only time I leave it on its own for more than, and I'm still locking it up. I still take the seat, I still lock it up, but it's inside a building. And yeah, I leave it there all day for my entire shift, okay, my 12-hour shift thing. So, yeah. So, oh, I guess I shouldn't have said that much. Okay. Anyway, yeah, running errands around town. I lock it up, I take the seat, and I do not leave it for more than 30 minutes. Alright. If the thing breaks down or whatever, I have to take it into the shop. I've got my penny board, which at this point I am not practicing enough. The only time I take it out is apparently once a week to do my CVS check thing. Oh, which reminds me, where's my notebook? Oh, okay, so I'm doing the closest CVS on this side of the bridge, and I took my little checklist. Those who travel a lot will understand the validity of my checklist. Alright. Okay, anyway, the Lyft gift card they have. Yeah, I can get cash back in there. They've got toilet paper. And at least today, I found a pack that averaged, because they've got sales and stuff, right? $1 per roll, so I went ahead and got that. They've got soap. I use liquid soap, like $1.50 to $5. I mean, they've got more expensive ones if you want it, but I mean, and the water, Ozarka, which is like the cheap local brand here, $1.39. That's for just a regular water bottle thing. They did have super coffee. The two flavors they have, though, are black and French vanilla. They don't have the coconut mocha thing. Black and French vanilla. $3.39, which I think is 10 cents less than the other CVS. But those are the two flavors they have. They also had gallon water, water in a gallon thing, for $1.49, so that's good to know. They sell things like power strips. For those who go hostel hopping, you'll know why that's important. $9.99. They also have shower shoes. They had shower shoes, but that's probably seasonal. $2.99 to $6.99, at least the ones that were still there. Okay. But yeah, they had the Lyft gift card, they had the cashback thing, toilet paper, soap, water, and coffee. And since today they had something that the toilet paper rolls averaged about $1 each, I went ahead and got a couple of packs. Okay, so that was my CVS checklist. Okay, basic restructuring. Comment there. Oh, I tell you what. Basic restructuring. Again, I work more than 50 hours a week. This advertising thing is not going to be any joke. It's going to be a serious commitment and exertion of energy. Yeah, forget about the online stuff. I'm going to have to distribute flyers, locally, kind of thing. I was looking at the the suppliers. I mean, what's the point in making an alternative list at this point when in a few weeks' time I'm going to have to toss it? Chances are. Because these, as I've said, these maniacs making these policies, who knows what that situation's going to look like. So I'll just have to get my suppliers where I can and just take it from there. As far as having a backup, I don't think there is such a thing, a prepared list, because it's just changing all over the place. They're blowing stuff up all over the place. So. frankly, I only have enough energy to do things that actually make sense to do. I'm not going to waste my time on things that are pointless at this point, in this juncture, because in a few weeks, everything's going to be changed anyway, so. Okay, so, inventory though. I've taken another, I already showed you the, okay, I took that shirt that I tossed off the inventory thing. I'm taking this off the inventory. I've already taken it off. I've set it to draft, so you can't find it anymore in the store. The next item I want to look into are the hiking boots. But they're so expensive. And what if they're no good? You know, I'm really hesitant about blowing money for no reason. Especially when I'm trying to make up for all the money I blew on Lyft when I had to get my bicycle fixed. So I'm still trying to recover from that. So I really don't want to throw any money down at this point. I want to let it cool off for a couple of weeks. And now that I'm shifting my eating staples, my attention is kind of all over the place. So, yeah, earlier today, I did purchase a light for my helmet. I was doing some research as far as lights are concerned, bicycle lights. And I really do have to read the instructions on this thing because you see, that looks pretty powerful, right? These are different settings. Now, oh, there are a lot of different settings. Okay. I was thinking this thing is not holding a charge. When I was doing my research, apparently different modes will drain the battery faster. And if I'm not paying attention as far as what mode I have it on while I'm using it, I have no real way of determining whether the charge is being used up any faster or not. And apparently $65 is not an outrageous amount to spend. I mean, you can go on Amazon and find things for $20. But $65 is not an outrageous claim. And I really do need to read the instructions to find out. Anyway, apparently different settings will use up the battery faster. Okay, so it depends on which setting you have, what setting you have it on, as far as how quickly it uses up the battery. So the blinking thing apparently doesn't use up as much battery as the constant light. I guess it makes sense, right? And if you have both, see, this has got the things on top and then this thing, so you can have quite a combination. I don't know how many permutations that comes out to, but whatever. Since I wasn't really paying attention to them, I have no idea. I can't really say that it's draining faster now. It probably isn't, okay? I just need to pay more attention to it. So let's just go with the fact that this is acceptable. All right, but what I need to add to my little light collection is something for the helmet. Especially when I'm skateboarding, obviously. I just that's pretty good as far as fastening in. I suppose I can find a way to connect this thing. I'm sure there is. But they do say that you should have both just as a backup, which is true enough because as I was going through there, yeah, this is, I may be able to use this. Okay, yeah, I can do this, but they said you should have it there anyway for backup. So if push comes to shove, I can definitely, I'm just giving it another reason to keep this thing. Huh? So, okay. See, it's got the connected to the rim of the thing. So, okay, but I did go ahead and purchase another one that has a band around it. So I'll have this and the other. But yeah, actually you can attach this to the brim of your helmet. But I did go ahead and purchase one. And not the cheapest one either. It's like $45. The $20 one, the $25 one I was thinking about getting was too much. I mean, it was like 12,000 lumens. Not that that's actually but I read the reviews and it's like crazy bright. It's just too much for, I mean, it's fine if you're in the middle of the woods or something, but I mean, if you're using it on the road, you're going to end up blinding on traffic with the thing. So it's the other one that I was considering claims to be 1,000 lumens, but as far as the reviews are concerned, it's not. But it was adequate for what I need to use it as. But I want it to be a little bit more than accurate. I wanted it a little brighter than that. So I went ahead and got the one that was like $45. And they don't claim, the lumens don't claim, it says it'll throw it at far further distance, but it kind of holds at 1,000 lumens. So I guess they figure that 1,000 lumens is a good enough sales pitch to hold on to. They don't have to exaggerate too much. But it does claim to throw it like 600 feet. According to the reviews, that's not so, but that's all right. Looking at the pictures, comparing the pictures, it does seem that the $35 one was dimmer than the $45 one. So I'm hoping there's more truth in the photos than in the numbers it gives. But anyway, I don't need it to throw it 600 feet. I just need it to, 20, 30 feet. Fine. I just need it to be bright enough that no one's going to miss me as far as not, pretending that they didn't see me, kind of. so yeah. Anyway, I went with the $45 one. Both said 1,000 lumens, but the other one claimed to throw it 600 feet. I don't need it to throw it 600 feet. Okay, so I did go ahead and purchase a helmet, an additional helmet light. And I need to read the instructions for the light I already have, because it's probably fine. Alright, what else? That was the inventory thing. I got the penny board. I'm trying to figure out my lighting situation. The next item I want to consider comfortable walking shoes. I don't want to throw the amount of money that the item I have in my inventory was. That's expensive for not knowing whether it's going to be worth anything. So I may have to just hunt a pair down myself that I can try on and go with that. I don't know. But that's going to be the next inventory thing. The hours I work and the amount of energy I have to exert as far as any advertising campaign is concerned, that's going to be another dilemma I'm going to have to face. So I don't know how I'm going to handle that. Alright, we're already at 25 minutes. There's so much more to discuss. This morning I spent some more time on Malay, looking at language material, seeing what's readily available. So yeah, that's a different video kind of stuff. So that's going to have to hold off. My food thing, that's also a different video. It's just too much. It's just really too many things are happening all at once. So that's going to have to be a different video. Okay, YouTubers. I'm so tired, I can't even speak properly. Okay, I'll probably upload another video later on today when I make my grocery run. Food run, whatever. Talk to you later.